How do you feel about hybrid workplaces?
Listen, I think hybrid workplaces are going to be the future, so long as we have the confidence in our employee base. I
Hmm.
am very worried about the organization who want to retain some form of control in the name of culture that is no more. The culture that organization had pre-COVID, Bill,
Yeah,
is dead. It died with COVID. It's
yeah.
gone. The way we did things, culture is gone. Our shared values stay the same, but how we do things is gone. We have to recreate this new organization that we want. And the hybrid scenario has to take into account a couple of very important things, and very honestly so, not in a control way, in a functional way.
Hmm.
How to what extent does our critical task or the things that we need to do really well in our organization depend on people coming in? And to what extent do we want the fluid workforce? How much can we bear? I'm on a board of a company, of a software company, Bill. You know them, Bright Cove, and the work that they do is they're a SaaS company. So you don't need that physical presence to do work. That's important to understand and to be very honest about. And so the way the model that you then adopt has to be in line with your actual needs and not your fears. And once you have the hybrid organization, you need to put the systems in place, the processes in place. If you're going to do hoteling, and I am so excited. I actually did an interview with the Architectural Digest, which should be out, I think, today. I'm not sure. But can you imagine the creative redesigning that's going on in the industry to think about the hoteling of this era, not the ones of the 1990s? What kind of common spaces do we need? And what are the supporting tools and the upskilling that we need for our workforce to make this work? So this hybrid thing is not going to be one size fits all. It has to be reflective of your organization, but it has to be honest. If the idea that I cannot accept, Bill, and I don't think I've said this as strongly, is that we need to be in person to build culture and to bond with one another. Because the last thing you need is to drag people in so that they're at the water cooler talking about all the wrong things because they don't want to be there. And they feel you don't trust them and you're trying to control them. Do you really need people there to that extent? We have to be very honest about that. And the last thing I'll say about this is my fear from having talked to people is that asking people to come in based on status or
Yeah.
rank in the organization, we could not do that. Every single employee has to have equal opportunity for the remote virtual in their future.